Salmon, guys. Azzy, so yesterday I did a video, bit of an emo nyana video, just about certain shortfalls. It was very honest, it was very sincere. It was just me being vulnerable in front of the camera. But one of the talking points that I spoke about in the mistakes that I did was me talk about failing to do my due diligence and the background check, I guess, around that. And then I spoke about a mismatch. And it's so crazy because I've gotten two different messages, like Instagram, about people saying, can you unpack that a little bit more? You know, I really think a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties in life attribute to misalignment, you know. So I speak a lot about misalignment within self, you know, your mind, your words, your actions. There's a huge misalignment there. But then we go further. So already there's this internal battle that you're going through within yourself. And then now you have to add someone else, you know. So I've got an internal battle, you know, there's a misalignment within me. And then I get a partner, and then there's a misalignment within her. And then it's two misaligned people or lost people trying to come together, you know, and that's the challenge. Guys, Machita specifically, our biggest problem is because we're such visual people, because we're such animals in terms of we're attracted to the physical, we think that automatically translates into a relationship. You know, it might be great for a one-night stand or a smash or whatever the case may be. But when you're trying to have a real relationship and you're trying to build with someone, then obviously there has to be more than just the looks. You know, I was saying to one of the responses, I gave an example of rugby. You know, there's people that look like rugby players, but are not rugby players. You know, so they might be tall, they might be muscular, watwati. And just because they look that way doesn't mean that they're rugby players. And that's the problem. You know, a lot of the times we look at people and we make assumptions just based on the external. You know, we don't do our due diligence in trying to unpack who is this person, their essence, and who they are. Does that align with who we are in order for us to make a good partnership? You know, people have strengths and weaknesses everywhere. I've got friends that are great friends for gym, you know, and he's my gym partner. It doesn't mean, Uguti, I can take that same person and build a business with, you know, because we've got different strengths and weaknesses. The same way that I can't take my business partners and say, hey, let's go to the gym, you know, because there'll be a misalignment there. Then I'll get frustrated and they'll get frustrated and we won't get to the goals that we're trying to achieve, you know. So when it comes to picking a partner, guys, it's way deeper than just how she looks, fam. Sisters, it's way deeper than the car that he drives. It's way deeper than his height. It's way deeper than his pockets. Guys, it's more to it. Does this person, their essence, who they are, match with who you are? There's incredible people. There's incredible people out there, but they're just not your match. Are you humble enough to say, that sister's absolutely gorgeous. She is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely. But we don't match. We're not on the same journey. We're not on the same stages. We just miss each other totally. So if I were to sit with her, I'd get so frustrated. And again, she'd get so frustrated with me. There's a mismatch. And here's the fucked thing, the fucked up thing. You can actually destroy a perfect person because of your demon energy. You know, there's so many amazing young girls out there, 23, 24, that dates a guy who's 35 or Pensin. Pensin's got 3 kids, Pensin's got this. I'm so far in my journey and my own stages and where I'm at, you know, I'm not saying with all 23-year-old sisters are immature, please. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they are perfectly mature for 23-year-olds. Me, I'm in a different stage. She might be an intern at her job. She might be finishing off her studies. She might be in the beginning of a certain journey that I am years ahead. I'm years ahead from a business point. I'm years ahead from family points. I'm years ahead in so many other stages. If I were to go and be with that baby, You know, because I'm going to put her under so much pressure. You know, I'm going to force her to do things that maybe she doesn't want to do right now. Like, hey, you can't dress like that. Hey, you can't go out every night. There might be so much that I want to change of her to fit my mold. And there's a mismatch. You know, if I meet her 10 years later, you know, and I'm 35 and she's 33, then all of a sudden we find ourselves in the same stage. You know, maybe she's got a child, maybe she's gone through divorce, maybe she's got a couple of properties, whatever the case may be. Then there might be a match. Understand that. Don't go out there, school analogy back to rugby. Don't go out there and take the best under 14 rugby player and try to force them into the first team with playing with matrics. Don't do that. Don't, everybody's got their own journey. Don't take the guy who's absolutely amazing at maths and expect him to also be phenomenal at choir. That doesn't always happen. You know, the guy who gets awards for maths, yes, might be good at science and whatever the case may be. It does not guarantee that they'll be good at everything. And that's the matchment that matchment? Is that a word? I think so. Anyway, that's the merchandise. Match that we're trying to get to. We're trying to find out, who am I? What is it that I'm looking for? What stages am I at in my life? Where am I financially? Where am I physically? Where am I mentally? Where am I psychologically? Where am I morally? Where am I spiritually? Let me find my partner in that. And again, when I say my partner in that, I'm not saying we are the same people. No, we can still be different. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a person who's a difference of opinion. I mean, I'm supporting Pirates, we support the Chiefs. Great, but we're all in alignment with football. So we are moving forward. Does that make sense? I work in this industry, they work in that, and we complement each other even though we're on the same journey of growth and development. The big thing is that Tina Machita, Nabo Sisi, you try and take a person from this position and squeeze them in your position. He's not ready to be a husband, but you're forced, and then you get frustrated. No, he's not. He's still at boyfriend stage. That's where he is. He's still at fuckboy stage. He's still at this stage. Allow him to get to where he needs to get. He might never get there, or he'll get there soon on his own. Now you take this guy and you force him to be something that will fit your mold. That's like me taking a goalkeeper and forcing a goalkeeper to be an attacking mid. That might work. But that won't be the case. If you took Siya Kolisi, Springbok captain, who plays flank, and then all of a sudden I'm trying to make Siya Kolisi a fly-half, like Paul. Siya Kolisi wouldn't be able to even play for Randburg Diggers first team at fly-half because he doesn't have the skills of a fly-half. He can't kick the ball 50 meters from a penalty. He can't distribute. He can't do the things that are required from a fly-half. But he is a World Cup winning flank. Meaning he has found the right position for him. Take a Siya Kolisi and put him in an office at Investec. You know, let him type away. He might crash and burn because that's not his match. He'll be misaligned. He'll be frustrated. He'll be anxious. He'll be nervous. He'll be depressed because he hasn't found his match. It's the same in relationships. It's the same in relationships. Don't get lost in how people look. Don't get lost. Oh, look at that booty. Oh. That booty might just be a smashable booty. Okay, sharp. If you are blessed enough, Booty's sister gives you a chance in terms of that department, good luck for you. Outside of that, please don't destroy our sisters because you're trying to force that booty into a relationship. That booty is not meant to be with you. That booty is maybe meant to be with your cousin. Maybe that booty is meant to be in a relationship with your great friend. Those energies match. Those people make sense. It doesn't make sense with you because of who you are. I mean, guys, as much as the nails are done, whatever the case may be, people that know me personally know how traditionalist I am in my thinking. They know what happens in very toxic masculinity. That's why sizama yabona ukwenza izinto yabona kuba yabona ukuzama ukuthi yabona walk. But I am very, very traditionalist. So now I must date a lady who wants to have short shorts. Somebody mall and she's wearing short shorts and she's showing some cleavage. You can, and that might be your perfect match. I can't. I can't date a person like that. You might date a sister who goes girls' night out, or we're going to girls' trips. We're going to do a girls' trip in Belito. It's me and my 5 girls. We're going for the week. If you're the guy who can do that because you are so sure of yourself, have no jealousy or insecurities, if you can do that, Mina, unfortunately, I can't date a sister who is on girls' nights out in Jalo who's going out on girls' trips to wherever, Cape Town for a week. I'm not that person. Therefore, I'm not seeking a female who's like that, because I'm not in the business of trying to change people. You know, guys, it's so important. Understand the person that you're taking to gym. This gym partner, are we aligning? You know, are we have similar goals? Are we in a similar space? You know, if you score and you want to try and get yourself to the next level, it doesn't help you taking a scrawny little wimpy winger. It doesn't help you taking that person. That person might not be able to get you to that next level. You know, so again, if you are super The Rock, no, man, find other people who are like-minded to do that gym journey with you. Then you're going to see you guys will motivate each other. You guys will build each other. On days where you don't feel like going, they'll motivate you. Let's go. On days where you can't push your heaviest, they'll say, hey, bro, let's go, let's go. It's the same with business. You know, in business, there's people that are actual entrepreneurs and there's people that want to make money. Two different people. Yes, it happens that there's entrepreneurs that also want to make money. Yeah. But an entrepreneur, when you say an entrepreneur doesn't mind living under a bridge. Their mind doesn't work the way that you think works. Entrepreneurs, true sense of the word, they are obsessed with a certain goal, you know. And for us on the outside who may not be that, we think money is the motivation. For an entrepreneur, hey guys, now all of a sudden you're like, hey, it's some sort of container sense man. And then you speak to a person who is an entrepreneur who's just looking at the world very different from what you're thinking. You guys will get frustrated. You guys will clash heads because this person wants to open the container. He's like, hey, bro, I've got a thing. Let's open the container from 11 o'clock at night till 4 a.m. because there's no one else. Their thinking is very different. Yeah, but we're only going to get 5 customers. Yeah, it's great. You know, yeah, those 5 customers. No one. Like, what the hell? Like, they think differently. So you have to find people who you guys can align. You have to. When you're playing sport, if you are playing... if you're playing a fly half, you want a great scrum half where you guys can match and align, you know, because they know how to send the ball and you know how to, you guys can align. You don't have to be the identical person. It's great if you guys are different and bring different skills, but you guys have to align in your journey, in your goals, in your vision. You have to align. You can't be dating a sister whose vision and goals for this relationship are not aligned with your visions and goals. You guys are going to bump heads all the time. Sisters, you can't be dating a guy who's still, and he wants to go and chase skirt there and chase skirt there. I'm going chase skirt there. When a sis who is in a different stage, who may not be that person anymore, you're going to get frustrated. You want to be at home watching movies, cuddles, malva pudding, hey, let's make homemade pizza. You might be in that stage of your life. You might be there. Now you're dating a guy who's on his fuckboy era. Don't do that, guys. So again, when I was talking about due diligence in my video that I did yesterday, it was about understanding who the other person is as best as you can. Obviously, a person, you'll never know the full version, but you'll get to know a better understanding because you want to know their history. Our history kind of really determines where we're at right now, you know, and then maybe we can start making good predictions about where we'll be in the future, you know. So again, it's very, very, very important, sisters, for you to do your due diligence when trying to be with the guy. Very important, Machita, to try and find out the history of overseas and then understand, where does she come from? Who is this person? What's their foundation? What are they rooted in? That's brought them to this point. And from this point, where are they going? And where are they going? Is it also in a line with where I'm going? Comment if you agree. Comment if you disagree. Tell me your views. Please throw those DMs in Instagram. I'm loving them. Our WhatsApp group is now 6 people, I think. I'm going to start really engaging in that WhatsApp group like from the 1st of July. I'm just waiting for the numbers to get 12 or whatever. Thank you so much to all the paying members in Tanda. Thank you to all the super thanks that I'm getting. I'm 14 Rand or 15 Rand. Like, this is people's hard-earned money and I truly, truly appreciate that. But yeah, please share this video far and wide and have yourselves a fantastic day. And Tanda.